to Creative Fitness. It is Tuesday. It's shoulder day. Where's my light? Where's my light? My light turning on. Here we go. I hope everybody's having a good week. I want to, 1 second. Okay. All right. All right, it's Tuesday, and today you're going to need my bands. You will need bands, and you will need hand weights. Sorry, just fixed. I'm trying to charge my, plug in my phone. Okay. There we go. Okay. All right, so welcome. It's day 2 of week 2 of the new 30-day challenge. Let's talk about binge eating. Have you ever binged and then tried to do some crazy diet the next day? I have. If you have, raise your hand. A couple of weeks ago, I was hacked on Facebook, and I lost my Facebook account. I lost my Instagram account. I basically lost my entire business. I lost 13 years of content. Not only that, so Facebook disabled my account, and the hacker that hacked into my account was trying to send $5,000 to Facebook ads to then use my account to create fake ads. So if you were to buy some product off Facebook, you would never actually receive the product because the ad was fake. That's how the hacker would get the money, okay? Not only did they tried to send $5,000 using every single credit card and bank account I had attached to Facebook ads. So it totaled nearly $20,000, which that led my husband and I to cancel all banks, all credit cards, having to call the car, utilities, I'm living in a hotel right now, having to cancel everything that those credit cards pay for, right? And completely start over. Okay, you can just imagine how frustrating and depressing that was. Okay, having to completely start over. Remember when you got married and you had to change your last name, and then you had to call your car, your cell, your phone, your mom, your and change everything, right? That was extremely frustrating. So what did we do on that day? We binged. My family and I binged together. All we ate that entire day was popcorn, potato chips, candy. We had pizza ordered in. There was more. We had tons of candy. Anyway, it was a Sunday. We binged the entire day. And then the next day, my old habits of when I used to binge would be, oh, I'm not gonna eat today. Oh, I'm gonna cleanse today. Oh, I'm gonna juice today. Oh, I'm gonna drink protein shakes all day. What can I do to lose all that weight? I mean, that's all I thought about in my old days. Now the new days, because of Eat Your Way to Fit, when I binged on Sunday, I woke up Monday morning and I'm like, all right, it's a new day. Back to the chicken and the eggs. Back to lifting weights. Back to doing cardio, back on this meal plan that I've been following for the last 2 years. I binged. So there's no need to cleanse, intermittent fast, starve, do 8 hours of cardio. That's the mind is controlling you, the mind, because you think that binge eating is so bad that you have to punish yourself by not eating or by doing something else that's not healthy for your body. So even if you were to intermittent fast or juice cleanse or do a laxative or take some diet pills, that will never fix the mind of a binge eater. You will continue to be a binge eater because that didn't fix anything. It's just a short-term solution that's not even going to work, because whatever I binged that Sunday did not make me gain 5 pounds of fat. Whatever I gained is just water weight. So as soon as I jump back on the meal plan and go back to regular life and exercising again, that binge will just disappear. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with binge eating, but then you come back to the Eat Your Way to Fit meal plan. And then it's going to happen again because you're sick. You're ill. You have a disease. It's called life. And the prescription to heal your mind and the disease of life is the meal plan that's right in front of you. So you just come back because you'll binge again. And so will I. And so will the rest of the world. And it's okay. There is no such thing as perfection. You're always going to have struggles with something. Just like, I had, where am I? I'm trying to talk about whatever struggles I've had in my past life. And then, okay, I'll give you one. Just thought of one. So in 6th grade, I remember in 6th grade, was it 6th? Yeah. In 6th grade, I had to run from one class to another, and I had to take out the homework. As soon as I got to the next class, I had to take out the homework and have it on my desk to hand it to the teacher, and there wasn't a lot of time. She had like a really weird schedule. We come in, drop our bags, take the homework out, and give it to her. So because I'm like a slow person, I couldn't make it that fast, and so I took out my homework in the class prior, and I had it sitting on my desk. So then when I walk to the next class, I'm holding the homework, I can drop the bag, and I have the homework ready to go. Okay? Well, I'm sitting there and reading, and suddenly the teacher comes over and says, "I see you're doing homework." And I'm like, "No, I'm not doing homework." Then I explained to her that it was just sitting there on my desk. And then she believed me, walked away. She walked away, and so I gave her the middle finger. She walked away. I gave her the middle finger. I walk into the next class, hand in my homework. It was math. And the math teacher says, "When you weren't reading, I heard you misbehaved yourself and you did something you shouldn't have done." How did she know? How did she know? So, you guys know I was born in Russia, and when I was in 6th grade, I've only been in America for, I was 12, right? I was here for not even 2 years. And immediately I'm like, oh my God, the teacher had eyes behind her head. How did she see what I did? And it wasn't until years later that I realized some a-hole in my class ratted me out. That was the only way that she would know, right? So that's a behavioral thing. Since then, I created behaviors and they continue, right? They continue because new things happen. That happened in 6th grade, and then something else happened in 7th, and something else happened, and it just continues to always happen. So you will always have challenges that come up. They're never going to go away. So the best way to handle those challenges is to recognize what you're doing. Recognize and be mindful of what you're doing, right? So since that day, once I've learned, I was mindful of not showing a teacher my middle finger again because I learned my lesson. So every time you go with eat whatever you eat, and then you you should start recognizing what you want to do right after that. Once you're mindful, everything changes when you go from mindless to mindful. Okay? I hope that makes sense. I hope that helps for any binge eaters. There's nothing wrong with being a binge eater. I am one. I admit it. For those of you who are one, raise your hand. We should all binge together sometime. That's okay. The only problem is when you do not come back to eat healthy. That's the only time. The only time is if you do not come back. Is if you realize, if you see some post I do, or if you see a video that I post and you're like, oh, wait a minute, I fell off the track. Again, with the track. How long has it been? Start recognizing, because that will help so much when you start recognizing. If you've ever been in, if you've ever seen people and you a different group post, oh, I fell off the track. Well, guess what? Those people sometimes post that again 3 months later. And then sometimes they post that again 2 weeks later. And then they post it again and again. That's when you're not trying to learn your own body and mind to change those habits. Does that make sense? And I will tell you that I started the whole 6th grade story and I completely forgot why. Completely lost my train of thought. There was a guy when we used to previous house, the guy who works in the sales office, and he was so good to always come back to his original thought. He was just awesome, and I just forgot why I started it. Okay, well, it's 9 o'clock. Welcome. Let's do shoulders. I'm seeing some of you returning faces. Janine, you messaged me. One more thing. Anytime you have a question, is this a good food to eat? Or is this a good supplement to eat? Or anytime you have a question about the item that you want to put inside your body, you have to turn it around and read the label. Because I don't want to tell you if it's good or not. Because if I tell you if it's good or not, you're never going to learn this thing, and you're never going to do what I'm trying to get you to do, is to learn your food. Because do you really want to be with me for the rest of your life? Well, I want to be with you too. We're going to be together. But anytime do you really want to wait for me to respond, Plus, I'm so busy right now, I really cannot respond to so many messages I do not coach in indirect messages because it's one-on-one. If I'm coaching you in messages, then the rest of the group is not getting the information, and we have to keep it all in the group so that everybody gets the information because I'm only one person. So, if there's something you want to eat, you have to look at the nutritional label. It's the only way. Look at the label. How many carbs does it have? How much sugar does it have? Is it a good amount for you to put that into your body? Because yesterday I did a post talking about Starbucks. You must have seen it. I scanned Starbucks, and Starbucks has 19 grams of carbs. So I don't want to drink 19 grams of carbs. I want to eat 19 grams of carbs. But if you want to drink 19 grams of carbs, then you can drink 19 grams of carbs. It is completely up to you how you take in your calories, your sugar, and your carbs, and your protein, right? So you have to start looking at the label and then look at the rest of your day, because I don't know what else you eat. So sometimes it could fit into your macros, and sometimes it might not. You have to learn, is it worth it for you, or should you try and find something else that is more worth it for you? Make sense? Okay? Cool. All right, there's 18 of you. There's my cue. Personally, this is one of my favorite pre-workouts. It's C4. You can get it at Walmart. If you look at the label compared to other ones like Beachbody, it has 5 grams of calories, it has 0.5 grams of fat, and it has 0 carbs. Beachbody has carbs and Beachbody has sugar. Okay, so it's totally up to you if you want to drink Beachbody. I am still an active Beachbody coach, so if anybody ever wants to buy something, please let me know. Because I keep my membership, because sometimes I like to purchase the Shakeology twice a year. But I do not do Beachbody. I just maintain my active status because I also have clients from 3 years ago who are still drinking Shakeology. So that's the only reason I keep it. All right, let's get ready to rumble. Shoulder day, shoulder day. I meant to print a calendar. So yesterday I did 13 snakes. Do you remember how many snakes you did? So you can do 1 more snake than you did yesterday. I'm putting on the music.
A storm is coming. 2 of the fronts are on a collision course.
There's nobody here. I'm gonna jump off. Just so we can do snakes. Okay? Let's do snakes. Let me know how many snakes you can do. Down. I'm trying for 14. 14. When you're ready, start bands. Yellow band first. I'm trying to see where. All right. Ready? I'll wait for you. Somebody give me a number. We're gonna do warm up. Don't like that. All right, ready? You guys are killing it if you're still going. Ready? Genevieve? All right, Juliana? You good? Nellie? For those of you who are doing replay, you want to fast forward. Ready? All right. You'll have to tell me how many after. Write it down. Let's go. 20. 10. Forward. 12. Burpees, modification, you guys already know, down, down. That's the that's the burpee, up, okay? No need to jump, okay? Let's go for 10 burpees. 15. Burpees, 10 burpees with the shoulder tap. If you need to modify, you modify. Just always be moving. Next set, going up. 12 reps. Ready? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, round each. Last round. Going up to the blue band for 10. Blue band for 10. Whew. There we go, here. Three, four, six, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Press. One. Make sure your elbows, make sure it's leveled, your shoulders, your elbows. No spaghetti arms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Yeah. Woo! Burpees. Burpees for 10. Out, tap, out. So 6 things. Okay, this is putting me to sleep. This is putting me to sleep. Okay? So 10, 10, going for 10. walk out. Let's go. 15 each leg. Alternate. Walk, squat, punch, up, walk back. Got it? Going for 20. Modification, you can do a little baby squat. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Stationary lunge. Lunge. Back. Opposite. Going. 4. 20 alternating legs. I don't care. Ready? Jumping jacks.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Good job, putting on. This is your 30-minute intermission if anybody has to go. Okay, my computer. Cool. Get your yellow band. And for 30, we're gonna go really fast. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30. Ah! Woo! Over your head, one more time. Woo! Oh, there's no swing. Let's go for 20.
It's been over a year ago that we lost one of the greatest minds, one of the greatest
6.
to me and
4 more. 1,
one of our dearest friends.
2. Push. Push.
I just want to give a little respect to the one and only, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to make so much noise right now. Feel the love right now. This one goes out to my boy, Tim Avicii. We miss you, bro.
30 seconds. 30 seconds. Count to 30. Ready? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up and over. Last set. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 9, come on. 8, 7, 6, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Oh, I love this bar. Yellow band for 30. I hope you guys have a mirror when you work out. Because when you see you're developing muscle, it just makes you keep going. Alright, bend and 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 10. Oh, good job. We are moving on. Stretch. Or your weights, whatever you prefer. Okay? With your bands, make sure you feel the resistance. You always have to feel the resistance. If you feel like it's too easy, then you gotta increase. So you can increase, double up on your bands. Up. Double up on your bands. Okay? We're going for 4 sets. 12, 10, 8, 8. So it's 12, 10, 8, 8. So on your 8, 8, it'll be the heaviest you can lift. Okay? So here's the next set. These are my heavy bands. They might not be so heavy anymore. When I first got them, they were super heavy, but now it's been 6 months and you get stronger. Whew. Oh yeah, like that, okay? So this is what you're doing. Make sure, see? All right, so we'll do this for 12. Then you're gonna bend over and do the same thing. Bend over and pull back, okay? All right, let's go. So it's first set is 12. So it's 12, 10, 8, 8 for upright row. And then when you bend over, it's only 12. Okay? So make sure it's really heavy. Okay? Really heavy. All right. Here we go. last 2 sets. This is when you build muscle. My every single workout is to the max to try and bulk up like a man. I work out to try and bulk up like a man. Clearly, I'm not bulky and I've been trying to bulk up for 3 years. The only way you're ever gonna bulk up is with food, not with lifting weights, because it's so hard to build muscle. So hard that every single workout has to be like you're about to fall over, because that is how difficult it is to put on muscle. If you are lucky, you can put on 5 pounds of muscle a year. That's it. Yep, only 5 pounds. Unless you're going to eat like a man and willing to put on weight with fat to put on muscle. That's the only way. Yep. So, don't be afraid to lift, because you're lifting to burn fat. As soon as you're done lifting, your body burns fat the rest of the day. That is why it's so important to lift like a beast. If you are not lifting like a beast and you're just lifting to lift, it's going to be a longer road. So, next 2 sets is 8. This is my 65-pound band, because I'm getting stronger and I have to lift more in order to keep going. So it's 8. Okay, that's 8. And we're gonna bend, and you're gonna pull back. Okay, let's go. Last 2 sets, 8 and 12.
Make some noise for the frequency!
on Amazon, but these are my bands that I sell. So just make sure the bands you ordered, I don't know what you ordered, but if you're ordering stuff that's not mine, it might be a little confusing when I tell you to grab which one of my bands that might not be equivalent to what you have. Does that make sense? So everything that I use is on my website. My products are not on Amazon. That's it. Support small business, not Amazon. All right, let's go. Last set. Okay, I don't know. You'll have to tell me what. It doesn't matter. It's on Walmart. Alright. What time is it? Oh my god, it's 10:03. We have last exercise. Last exercise. Last exercise. Last exercise. Jen, you gone already? Oh my god. Last exercise. The barbell is on Walmart. Might be cheaper. Sorry, I try to avoid Amazon personally because Amazon has just gotten so big and I just have a different relationship with Amazon because of my husband's company. So we try not to buy on Amazon if we can avoid it. Okay, where am I? Alright, for those of you who are new here, get your light bands. Light weights. Okay? The next 3.5 minutes is a burn. Burn. Okay? So if you could get light weights, the next exercise is a dance. If you can't keep up with me, do not try to keep up with me. It's just for fun. It's a dance. You can do it however you want. It really does not matter. You might dance differently than me, so just listen to the beat and dance to your own mind. It's Dance Monkey song, so I'm basically, this is not a choreographed move. I just feel the music and I dance myself, okay? So it's just all shoulders. Front, side, front, side, front, down. And then when the chorus comes on, I do a pulse. So it's because the song, you'll hear the beat. It's just pulse, down. Pulse, down. Anytime we do shoulders, just make sure your thumbs are leveled with your ears and your arms are always in this like ballet position and never have spaghetti arms, okay? So it's 3.5 minutes. And if you can't do it anymore, just put your weights down and use your arms. Okay, ready? Tomorrow's cardio. Tomorrow is cardio. We'll do We'll do a dance party. Okay, ready? I'm not using my bands because I'm just gonna use my wrist weights. Ready? Here we go. Up to the side, lateral rattle. Up, down, up, down. Forward, 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 front, front, front. The chorus is coming. We're gonna pulse for 3. Ready? Pulse for 3. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Down. 2, 3. Down. 2, 3. Down. 2, 3. Down. Up. Out. Forward. Down. Out. Out. Forward. Down. Out. Down. And fast forward. 1, 1, down, down. 1, 1, down, down. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. And we're gonna pulse now. Pulse. 1, 2, 3. Down. Feet 4. Down. 2, 3. Down. 2, 3. Down. Faster, faster. Feet 4. Woo. 2, 3. Down. Out. Down. Out. Down. Out. 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 Now we're gonna go out and bring it in. Up, down, down. Something different. Before. Woo! Burning right here. Oh yeah. Burn. And pulse. Up, up. Before. Woo! And hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Oh. Woo, good job. All right. Before I let you go, who's leaving, who's staying? We could do 9 minutes of cardio. Okay, so whoever's staying, if you are still on your weight loss journey and you are not close to seeing your muscles in your stomach, then please take the next 10 minutes to do cardio, okay? Because the abs happen in the kitchen, okay? For those of you who are really close to your goal, we're gonna do abs, okay? Cool? So to do, Jacqueline, you're working, you can't say that. All right, so for those of you who are staying and going to the cardio, you can do jumping jacks, run in place, okay? You could do jumping jacks with your hands forward, side, up. You could jog in place. You could jog forward, jog back, jog forward, jog back. If you remember Billy Blanks, I like to do arms too. This is also cardio, okay? So just move around for the next 10 minutes. All right? The rest of you, we will do Abaruskis, okay? So, abs, we'll do 4 sets. Yeah. We'll do 4 sets of 25. You'll do sit-ups, leg lifts, and then grab your weight and we'll do 1 reach leg at a time. The 6th grade story. It just came back to me. what I was trying to say when I was talking about my 6th grade story, how I showed the teacher the middle finger. Well, there's so much editing. So I showed the teacher middle finger, went to math class. So the teacher in math knew that I showed the middle finger to the reading teacher. I had no idea how she knew. Later on in life, I learned somebody ratted me out. But what happened after the math teacher, and I got in trouble with the math teacher because of the middle finger, I went home, told my mom what happened, and was scared to go back to school. That's my story. I was scared to go back to school. I obviously do not remember the story I shared with my mom, but I do remember that I shared I didn't want to go back to school because I was scared. And so my mom fixed my problem by taking me out of that school and transferring me to another school. So I never went back to my original middle school. I went to a different school. Do you see what I'm saying? She basically put a Band-Aid on my feelings and fixed it by bringing me to another school. She never helped me work on the mind that I had at school, because it wasn't a big deal that I got in trouble. I wasn't even getting suspended. I wasn't going to jail. Nothing was going to happen just because I did something bad. So that's how the mind keeps having these challenges and frustrations, and they never get resolved because nobody ever works on them, right? So when you binge, and then the next day you want to put a Band-Aid on it by intermittent fasting or juice cleansing or not eating all day, that's the same thing, because you're not fixing the mind. You're just putting a little Band-Aid on the problem you had yesterday. That's how this creates in our lives. The binge will never go away until you work on that. The challenges that my mom had created in me back then, where she didn't help me work on the mind and put a Band-Aid on it, that continued throughout my life. And that continues throughout today, because some of those things from my past hold me back and come back. Because I am still a binge eater. It wasn't just the 6th grade situation. I became a binge eater from her yelling at me, from her hitting me, from her emotionally abusing me. All these things are still, I carry with me today. Sometimes when I coach you girls, or some strangers reach out to me, or somebody emails me or something, and I've shared this with you before, anytime someone says something to me that I'm not doing, that I'm not giving them enough, it brings me back to that place. Because it doesn't just disappear. It just doesn't disappear. You guys, I still feel fat today. It doesn't just disappear. You will always feel the way you feel. It doesn't just go away. It's a constant work in progress all the time. It's just a work in progress. This is why it really helps me to lift weights, because when I lift weights, it helps to get out of my head with all the stuff that goes on in my life every single day. This morning I was driving the kids to school, and my older one wouldn't share Fruit Loops. And then the little one is screaming, and then they start throwing, and I'm like, stop, 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 screaming in the car. And then I was in the wrong lane, had to squeeze into a new lane, the cars are honking behind me. Like, that doesn't just disappear, it just continues. But I do my best to work on my mind every single day. So this is why I stick to my meal plan as much as I can. And if I ever veer off, which I have been veering off living here, if I veer off on one day, like last night, I had Five Guys burger I modified it to make it healthier, so it was lettuce wrap. Then my husband got us a small fry for 4 of us to share. I must have had, I don't know, 10 fries, I didn't really count. I also had ketchup, right? And I also had their nuts. Then I decided to scan it into MyFitnessPal just to learn, was that worth it? And my lettuce wrap burger, lettuce wrap, was 750 calories. 750 calories for a lettuce wrap burger that had 68 grams of fat. And it wasn't like good fat, it was crappy fat, saturated fat, not the good kind. Plus, the burger wasn't even that good. So, am I beating myself up that I had a burger? No, I had a burger. And today I had egg whites with avocado and some strawberries. And here I am working out. And I'm going to do the same thing the rest of the day. I'm not going to beat myself up about it, but I'm never going to go back to Five Guys because I scanned it into MyFitnessPal to see what it is that I ate. Now that I know, I'm never going to go there again. A, it wasn't that good, and B, 68 grams of fat, I don't really want to put that in my body. It really wasn't worth it, right? So I binged. It happens. And then you just come back. But the thing is, you have to recognize it. You have to recognize it. I recognize it. I'm mindful. I now know. So it's okay. I'm not gonna tell you guys 5 weeks from now I fell off the track. You're never gonna hear me say that. Ever. I've fallen off the track since I went to Miami in June. I'm up 12 pounds since I went to Miami in June. I've never lost the Miami weight. Now my scale broke. Whatever. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm just gonna keep going. Okay? So I'm glad the thing came back to me. As I'm doing abs, my point came back to me. Now I'm just gonna have way too much editing to do with this video. I took everything off, Jamie. Jamie, it was lettuce wrapped burger. Nothing on it. Nothing on it. I think I had a pickle. I think it had 2 slices of pickles. There was nothing on it. It was just the meat. It doesn't matter. It's still terrible. And there's nothing wrong with having a burger, but it would be better if it's made at home. Well, I don't know how you make yours way less calories, because I don't know how you Jamie, nope, I'm not even going to agree with you. I'm not going to agree with you because you don't work there, you don't cook there, you don't know the ingredients they put in there. There's no way any one of us knows how many calories is really in there. And MyFitnessPal may not even have been accurate, right? It may not even have been accurate. But it was good eye-opening to see. That's all. None of us will ever know what is in our food unless we cook it ourselves. Period. You have no idea. Just because Five Guys said it's 300 calories per one meat, that does not really mean it's 300 calories. No one knows. We don't work there. We don't live there. We don't cook there. We didn't bring the groceries into the store. None of us know anything. You know what I'm saying? We do not know. So that's why it's just important to scan, to see, to be mindful, and just come back. That's it. That is it. So, okay. All right. Any other questions? Please let me know. This video is public. Okay, I hear you. I still don't trust it. Now she's texting me. Okay, even if it's on their website, you still don't know. I'm still gonna go with, I'm never gonna go there again. That's all I'm saying. I am not going back to Five Guys ever again. My scales broke. I can't even weigh myself to see what it did. All right, doesn't matter. All right, girls. Thank you for working out with me. another amazing workout. Tomorrow is our dance party. Tomorrow we'll do cardio. If you have any questions, please let me know. Leave me a comment below. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit the thumbs up. I'm so tired of saying follow me here, do this, subscribe there, comment here. Blah! What has social media done to our lives is just mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. Jacqueline, now that's a TikTok. To keep up with, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram, subscribe to YouTube, follow me on Facebook, leave me a comment. Leave me a comment below. Click here, link here. Click the bio, link in bio. Blah, blah, blah. All right, have a good day, you girls. I will see you tomorrow. Bye.